Hello everyone, welcome to Learn Overflow. In this video, we'll discuss another LeetCode problem. That is a remove duplicates from a sorted array. This is an easy type problem. Yes, this is an easy type problem, and we'll understand in simple words how we can solve this question. So before moving on, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, make sure to subscribe to Learn Overflow for regular LeetCode videos like this. So we are given an integer array nums that is sorted in non-decreasing order. Remember, this non-decreasing order doesn't mean it is in ascending order, like completely in ascending order. You need to understand that there can be values that are equal values. Okay, that is the same values or duplicate values. So that's why it mentions non-decreasing order. Now, so we need to do like this array is like nums array is sorted in non-decreasing order. So we need to remove the duplicates in place. Remember this in place, such that each unique element appears only once. So in place means we cannot use another array like another array to just store the elements wherever is duplicate. We are just ignoring the and storing the rest. So that's what we cannot do. Okay. What we can do is like we can do it in place. That is, whatever array is given to us, we have to work on that array only. We cannot take another memory block. Okay, so that's what we cannot take. So that's a in place algorithm. Now, with the relative order of the elements should be kept the same. Fine, that's understandable. Okay, if I just simply look at an example, I think that would be much easier. Uh, if we just look at an example, see over here, if you look at example one, what it says, the num set is 112, okay, and we should return 2, okay, and also our num set should be 1 2, and there should be a place that is blank. Okay, that should be there, like blank or anything can be there, but remember that there should be a place like num set is only we are checking, right? So they are mentioning like this is the custom judge is there where it will check that the nums is like the assertion will be going on where the nums is equal to the nums that they have supplied to us. Like we cannot like change the nums. Okay, we should return a pointer, like the maximum pointer, like the how many elements are there, 2 elements, so we return a value 2. Okay, those are the number of unique elements. So what's the like difference? What I think is like in normal sense, if we are supposed to find the remove duplicates, it's the easiest one. Like we should just check if there are two elements. Like it's also sorted array, so we'll just check while there are like equal values nearby. Okay, we'll just keep on removing them, and once it's done, we'll return the array. Right. So that's not the question exactly over here. They have asked that we need to do it in place, and that is the catch. I mean, there is a small catch over this question, and this shouldn't be something bothering you. Okay, now exactly how can you do that? So that's not a hard type problem, so let's understand this. How can you do that? So we will simply uh oops, yeah, so we'll simply have like a function. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll take a parameter I being 1. So I being 1, we're considering that we have one element. Okay, so that's the one we're studying from. Now j is a loop variable, so from j equal to 1 to j less than answer, right? So we're just running from 1 to n, because like why 1, the next line will say us. So if nums of j not equals nums of j minus 1, so the current element is not equals the last element, so that's a unique element, right? So what we'll do, we'll say nums of I plus plus. So I is pointing or like the position, okay, the current element which is a duplicate, till the point it is a unique. So we know that we are considering there's at least one element that is unique, right? So obviously if all the elements in the given array is like, say, one element is repeated to all the elements, so that means that one element is there that is unique, right? So that's why we took I is 1. Now if that there's a uniqueness we find that the nums is not equal to nums of j, then we're simply moving the current element towards I. Okay, so that's how we are simply going ahead with. Okay, and ultimately wherever the I reached, we'll return I equal to 1, like return I, not I equal to 1 but return I. So let's just run it. I mean, it will be more understandable. Just a second, I'll just show you. So you see, this works pretty good, right? If we just submit it, I think it would work good also, let's say. But I'll show you something more over here. Let's wait for that. uh, yeah, So here you see like this is a 1 ms 100 versus fast resolution. All right, that's good. Let's do something over here. Let's just understand it further. Okay, so we are shifting this element. Let's try to understand what exactly is happening. Okay, so for that, let's just incorporate and print statement to just understand. Yeah. So over here you see, this is like the one we are trying to see. We simply incorporated and print statement. So what will happen? See, uh, over here. Okay. What's the output they give in studio? Yeah, exactly over here. Now, what is exactly happening? See, so initially J is at this position, right? Okay, and whatever we find is J and J minus 1 are equal. So this condition is in hold right? There we are saying if they are not equal. So J moves forward, but remember I is not moving forward. I is at this position. So J moves forward and J comes to this position, right? And once J is at this position, we find these are not equal. So what we do? We push like what you do for like I plus plus is there, so that's a post increment, so the current value of I will be taken, so nums of j is being shifted to nums of I, fine. So that's why you can see like this 2 is getting copied, so 2 is being copied to this position, fine. And then we find that's the end, there's no further j can go on, fine. And then we are just simply returning 2 because I reached a value 2, fine. Once I reached a value 2, we will return 2. That's how it is going on. I hope it's understandable. If we just try to look at the next example, that will be much understandable. See over here, example 2, how is going on exactly is like, say, first of all, there's 0 0 was there, then 1 1 1, then 2 2 3 3, and then 4. See how it's going. In the first run, we find like 0 0, and then we find 1, right? So once we find 1, we copy to this 1 to this position. So we find there is 0 0, so it becomes 0 1. Now I moves on to the next character. This is where I is pointing, and next we find a unique element that is 2, right? So we move 2 to this position, right? See, this is how these elements are there. Now I moves to the next position and is holding, and j keeps moving, and when j finds another unique element that is 3, so we incorporated 3 in this position, right? So 3 is there. Now I moves forward to the next element, right? And then j keeps moving to the next element, next unique character, that is 4. And see, 4 is incorporated over here. And once 4 is incorporated over here, so overall I is sent back as 5, right? I sent back as 5, and these are the 5 elements. So we are not bothered with the rest of the elements, but we are actually sending 5, and the check like the judge over LeetCode is just checking whether this is the value which we are looking forward to or not, right? So that's the overall check we are doing, right? So that's how it goes, guys. I hope you can understand out of this print statement. So let me just remove this, and that's more or less the understandable how this question is working for us. So thank you all for watching this video. If you have any question related further in this understanding, make sure to comment them down. I'll be happy to help you out in the comments as well. So thank you all for watching this video. Hope to see you soon in my next video as well. Thank you.